I'm your host, Jeff Zart. We're going to take you behind the scenes with the craft distillers who are pouring their heart and soul into crafting the next version of America's Spirit. This is the Great American Whiskey Cookers.
There's some pretty funny stories about us just making a mess.
So tell me one.
Well, when we were getting grains, we were up until just this last year, like a year ago, we got all our grains in 50-pound sacks. These days, there's a lot less places grinding grain for feed, right? It's just going to big mills or it's going off for agribusiness or whatever. And getting it ground was becoming more and more of a problem. And the place we had gotten our grain ground had a fire, so they were out of commission for a while. So I bought this little grain mill, right? It was like a couple $100. I can't remember what I paid for it. I should have known, right?
Right.
And it was so dusty. We would go and we would get put the thing, take a flatbed trailer, get all the grain stacked on the trailer, come back, put the grinder up on the trailer, and then I'll pour it in one at a time. Stand out there and hold it in bags, get in the bags, and then tie it up and put it in on another pallet, and then we would bring it inside. We thought this was a pretty good process. We were covered in dust and dirt and everything. You know, it was disgusting. I think we did it for maybe 10 weeks, maybe one season, and I was like, no, it's gonna get stinking hot, and this is gonna suck, and what's it gonna be like in the winter? So we found another person to grind. We've had what we call the cornpocalypse. This happens periodically where you forget to put a hose in somewhere, or something comes unattached while you're pumping, or the hose pops out like this, and grain goes smash and grain sits everywhere. And you're like,
Cornpocalypse.
Yeah, I call these are mistakes you only make once, because you'll do it once and you'll learn. You will not do it again. That sucks to clean it up. Forgetting to get your enzymes in on time and your mash just taking up into a giant dumpling, and stuff like that. We have sheets and protocols and checklists now, and anybody that screws up usually didn't follow a checklist.
Oh, really?
Myself included.
Now, one of my favorite stories was about 2 years ago. They were moving the still from one side of the room to the other, and it was just Mark and I here for some reason. I was working the front of the house, and I get a text, and he says, "Are you busy?" I'm like, "No, not really." He's like, "Come on back here real quick." And something had happened where the pressure wasn't working with the hose, so it was either risk destroying the still or flood the place. So I get back there and there's just water pumping out, just flowing everywhere. And I look at him, he's like, "I had to make a call."
I'm like, okay. And you were that call.
I sometimes just go with it. It doesn't happen very much anymore.
Right. Your processes are...
Well, you know what happens? It happens every time we introduce new equipment.
Okay.
Because there's always the learning curve.